Hello everyone, it's Luli, and today I will be doing a let's play of this game, Colourful Mirai. This one is a spooky edition, so there is a main game, but I decided to do this one because, well, it's Halloween week, and it looks like a horror theme, but yeah, let me start. I hope it's not too scary. Okay, I think this is quite self-explanatory, really. I'm sure it's fine. And I always regret it, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay, I usually keep the default name, so I'm just gonna keep it with Lauren. Ooh, okay. I like how everything about it is kind of like gothic and Halloweeny, as I keep on saying. Anyway, birds are singing, squirrels are running, and my high heels are dragging sand everywhere. It's already past lunchtime. The sun shining about my head is making it hard to ignore the overwhelming heat. For some people, this weather is probably light and fresh, but for me, who's wearing 2 layers of black cloth and high heels, it feels like hell. I'm sure Danny chose this outfit to punish me for all the trouble I had given them. It all started 2 weeks ago when Danny received an invitation to show their work at a big gallery in the city. At first, Cooper and I were happy to help with it, but soon enough Danny got too confident and started working on outfits for it. We knew this would be a pain, but how could we say no when Danny's eyes were shining bright like a child's? They always liked theatre performances, and it would be a shame if we turned them down when there was a chance to do something like that. I'm just glad Danny chose pants for me. I'd die if I had to wear a long dress and walk all the way to the gallery. I don't know, I'd rather wear a long dress, but okay. Especially in the sunny weather. Walking some more, complaining some more, I take my time to look at my surroundings. For a moment, the loneliness in the forest grabs my heart with anxiety. Truth is, I have no idea where I am right now. I only took this path because Cooper said it to be a good shortcut from my house to the city's centre. Considering that I, possibly, made a mistake along the way, I stopped walking. Cooper said there would be lots of trees, like a park or something. I see trees, but it doesn't look like a park at all. Sighing, I take my cell phone out of my pocket to check our last messages. Oh, okay, so we've got a phone. Apparently it's 3 o'clock. Well, at least I'm early. In the worst situation, I can turn back and still get to the gallery in time. Oh, hopefully I don't need to know the pin. I swipe the screen up to enter the password, but then... Oh, what's that? Water? Huh? Before I can tap the first number on the pad, drops of water hit my screen. Oh, here we go. The classic rain and getting stuck somewhere situation. Not understanding why it happened, I quickly look up, only to find the clear blue sky now covered with grey clouds. What? Where did it all come from? The forecast said it was going to be sunny all day. The strong gusts of wind throw my hair back and forth, making it hard for me to stay put. As I'm debating the whereabouts of the rain, heavy drops fall onto my face, reminding me of something way more important than that. Oh my god, the outfit. If I screw this up, Danny will kill me. I gotta run. In her high heels, oh god. There must be somewhere to hide until it's over. Putting my cell phone back in my pocket, I start moving as best as I can through the rain and the wet ground. Okay, so in the forest she goes, I'm guessing. Oh, Honey Bunny Presents. So this is an indie game, which is quite exciting because, I don't know, I like exploring indie games. Camera Cooper and Sophie. Oh gosh. Okay, warning for those who don't like thunder. Colourful Mirai. Oh, creepy. Oh my dear god. I'm so glad my camera's not on because I would be a bit jumpy. I get scared over the dumbest stuff, so. Oh, do I click? Oh, No. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Cooper, I swear I'll kill you for this. 5 minutes running and not a single place to call shelter. This is what happens when you take shortcuts. I look from left to right as my feet keep moving forward on the grass. God, please, I just want to. Ah! Oh gosh. I stop moving at the loud sound. The glowing light has me paralyzed by a moment. It was close, too close, and just enough to shake my mind and put me in shock. Scared, I close my eyes and cover my ears. Holding my breath, I hear the muffled sounds of thunder fading above as I feel the rain falling mercilessly on my body. I'm not afraid of storms, but I can't help feeling terrified after seeing it striking right in front of me. It makes you think that one step further could have been enough to burn me to death. These assumptions aren't helping me. Now my heart is throbbing under my skin and my feet are stuck to the ground like glue. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly I tried to steady the air into my lungs and take control of my heartbeats. The cold water falling over my shoulder is heavy and painful, but it also helps me a little bit to keep my nerves down. Soon the thought of finding shelter surfaces and I realize I need to keep moving. The sky looks as grey as before and the rain seems to be getting stronger to every second. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lauren, and Danny, but I think your clothes are going to have to be soaked. I look at myself finding the outfit soaked and all my effort to look good going down into the mud. Told ya. Anger and frustration catch up in my throat. There's nothing I can do but shout at the rain, as if it'd change anything. It doesn't matter how loud I scream, my voice is still erased by the storm. Annoyed, I grunt, turning to the side in an attempt to go back to my plans. Trees, grass, and broken woods, nothing useful around. I look up to beg to the sky to stop this mess, but I stop halfway when a spark of hope appears in the corner of my eyes. Oh, is that like a little mansion or something? On top of the hill, a lonely house is waiting under the dark clouds. Since when? Was I so scared that I didn't notice it before? Pondering for a moment, I question my sanity. Louder thunders shine over my head, rushing me to make a decision. That's clearly a shelter, and I'm not wasting more time here. Run, Lauren, run! Yes, Lauren, run! With the loud noises following me, I move my legs up the hill, begging that someone will be there to open the door for me. Ooh, pretty, I like it. The path covered in mud made it harder for my legs to keep running. Now that I have reached the house, the only thing I can do is stop under a tree and support myself to avoid passing out. I can feel my legs shaking, my throat is burning for air, and my face is a mix of rain and sweat. Today is just the worst. But at least I feel relieved that I got here without a lightning strike over my head. Squinting my eyes, I run a hand over my face to dry some drops from getting in my sight. Taking a better view of the house, I can only assume the building is at least 3 floors tall. The grass around the area looks dead, and the windows are Ay, that was a loud thunder. The grass around the area looks dead, and the windows are too dark to see. It's a huge and glooming mansion for sure. Not a place I'd live in at all. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure if my situation has improved for the best. Is this place abandoned? Or maybe it's a serial killer's hideout. That's not funny, because imagine if it was. God, please don't. Worried but too soaked to stay in the rain, I decide to move closer to the door. My legs still feel like wet noodles. I like that, wet noodles. But it is stable enough to take a few steps further. The first thing I notice when I reach the porch is the black-coloured walls. I don't know if it's some kind of dark wood, or if it's just too wet and rotten. Either answer, it still doesn't look welcoming. I try to smell the air in case something is dying around, but I can only feel the afternoon rain hitting my nostrils. The door is so big, like, oh, what have I done? Let's quickly go to the backlog. The door is so big, like in those old mansions of horror movies. Oh my god, look at the dust. When was the last time these windows were open? Also, these walls. There's no way someone is living here. Please, no haunted mansion today. Looking at the gigantic door a little longer, I feel a shiver down my spine at the thought of a haunted mansion. This isn't good at all. I mean, I'm sure I can endure a fight against a serial killer after all the running in high heels, but I can't deal with ghosts. No one can. Shaking my head, I try to stay focused on what's displayed in front of me. What is this place anyway? I know that buildings appear overnight in this city, but this is different. Looks like it has been here for ages. And I never heard about it before. Ah! Stop with the thunder! I hold my body tight at the loud noise, noticing my skin getting colder. Worried about my health, I try to rub it a little hard, but obviously it doesn't make me feel better. I take another look at the door, gulping at my thoughts. So, I can stay in the rain and freeze to death, or I can get shelter inside Dracula's mansion. Talking to myself as my breath gets shaky, I realize there's not really an option for me. It's okay, Lauren. No one will answer it. This place is completely abandoned. Let's just knock to be polite. Okay. One more time. Yeah, totally abandoned. Good. Just... please don't be haunted. Swallowing fear down my throat, I hold out my hand to the metal knob. The first touch sends currents up my arms as a warning for me to stay away. I try not to take this as a bad sign, especially because I need to keep going. Slowly, I grab my finger around it, but before I make a move, I hear a click. Instinctively, I jump back, holding my body in an attempt to hide. With startled eyes and heart racing in my hands, I watch the door open itself slowly and loudly. Oh, creepy. Oy, okay. No way, no way. No way. The creaking sound spreads out in a long echo through the dark house, surpassing the cries of thunder above me. Paralyzed, I wait in expectation to see someone's angry face coming out of loneliness to yell at me. Fear grows in my chest when nothing but silence greets me from inside. Afraid to breathe, I lean to my side, trying my best to take a peek into the dark without leaving my safe spot on the porch. I saw it in the movies before. The rain forces me inside the creepy house, and then an evil ghost possesses me and I'll be damned in the darkness. This is it. I'll die here. Oh, dear God. Lauren, I think you're being a bit dramatic. As I yell my dramatic monologue to no one, I feel my teeth beating against one another. It's not just fear, it's the cold. My stomach feels sick. My temperature is dropping slowly, and if I don't do something soon, I'll end up with a bad end here. Stupid storm. I don't want to make the dumb girl's decision, but I'll have to do it anyway. Complaining one last time, I take a hesitant step inside the darkness. I only pray to not be cursed with something stupid. Oh, here we go, we enter the mansion. Leaving the door open behind me, I walk inside, carefully watching my steps. As expected, darkness surrounds the whole place, making it hard for me to understand what I'm seeing between reality and fear. Through the door's gap, light helps me to see a little bit of what appears to be an entrance hall. I just can't distinguish if there's furniture in the room or if the place is falling apart. Hello? Unconsciously, I call in the dark in a stupid attempt to search for help. My shaky voice echoes in the large hall, making me remember again the situation I'm in. Scared, I shut up, biting my lips. Excellent, Lauren. If there's a serial killer here, Now he knows he has company. Is anyone here? There's no answer for my pleas, not even from a ghost. Guess that's a good thing? Which is, yeah, reassuring. Relieved, I let my shoulders fall, glaring at the darkness around me. For the first time since the storm started, I can finally take a breath and relax. Alone with myself, I start to pay attention to my body. My skin is cold and my bones are shaking violently under my flesh, making it hard for me to stay put. This is troublesome. I thought hiding from the rain would help, but it's actually worsening my condition. Shaking my head, I search for my phone in my pocket. Quickly, I turn on the flashlight, thinking that maybe having better light will help me stay sane. I think it'll help you stay sane because, darkness is more scary. Okay, it looks better. Unless, of course, something scary jumps in front of the light. But that's that. I don't think that's the kind of game this is, or at least I hope not anyway. Now, what do I do? Should I wait here until the rain is gone, or should I search something to warm my body? It's probably a good idea to search around, and I can see why you'd wait, but then searching around means you learn a little bit about the ground, so maybe search around. Or can I save beforehand just in case? I don't want like bad endings or whatever. Yes. So search around. Do I really need to do it? That's how dumb kids die in movies. But I guess I'll die of hypothermia if I stay here any longer. I think Lauren's very over dramatic about this. Like, I don't think you're gonna die of hypothermia quite yet. I don't think it's that cold, but then again, what would I know? While trying to decide what's best, I feel a soft, cold breeze lick the back of my neck. Ooh. Holding my breath, I turn around, pointing my cell phone everywhere. It's just the wind, Lauren. Right? Just the wind. Oh, what is that? The noise creeps the back of my mind, telling me I'm not alone in this place. Hearing my heart beating in my eardrums, I quickly spin on my heels, moving the flashlight up and down around me. Was it the wind again? Huh? Before completing my sentence, a strong gust pushes me to the side as the flashlight blinds me in the spot. I move my hands as fast as I can to protect my eyes. In the silence, the only thing I can think about is the storm outside. Curious to know what had happened, I tried to take a peek through my fingers carefully. Oh, lights are on now. I guess that's something. Kind ghosty. With one eye open, I'm greeted by an unbelievable view. The main hall, engulfed by darkness from before, is now lit by blue fire on candles, showing me a house that doesn't look abandoned at all. Did I get teleported into another dimension? Shocked, I take a step back, holding my body as I look from side to side. Ooh, it's quite pretty though, Black furniture fills the corners of the room. Paintings perfectly lined decorate the wall with light. There's also a huge staircase covered by a red carpet and candles on its handrail. Everything is as beautiful as Poe would describe in his poems. My eyes dance from side to side, trying to understand where is this place, when, in a fast glance, I see 5 faces staring down at me from the top of the stairs. Ghosts. Oh. Okay, here we go. Maybe these are the allies. I freeze. They also don't dare to breathe. There are 5 gothic-dressed men in front of me. Some of them look like part of the Victorian era, while others are dressed to rock on a stage. I don't know what I'm seeing, but I'm sure this is not good. like this music. It's nice. There's a man with a large hat and beautiful golden eyes looking suspiciously at me from the corner. And by his side, a man with round glasses holds his lips worriedly. On the other side, a young man with freckles under his eyes watches me in fright, while another one is hanging over his shoulder with a bright smile on his lips. And at the center, as if he is the main attraction, a man holds a hand against his chest in a dramatic surprised pose. What is a girl doing here? Oh, I guess these are the people we get to romance? I don't know, who do I like most out of? I do like the middle guy, but I think many people know that I have a thing for longish hair. Not sure how I feel about the guy on the right. His moustache isn't really my thing. I like his highlight though. I don't know. I would but then the emo but then he looks like Harry Potter. Oh no, now I can't unsee it. But anyway, I know this is really horrible of me to like leave it here, but this is like a perfect place to stop. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this part here. As always, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm enjoying it so far. It's a bit creepy, and I'm hoping, you know, these characters are gonna be entertaining. But yeah, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, as well as check this Colourful Mirai game. Like, there's a base game too, so check them out too. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one too. Bye!